I want to tell you, I have seen actors' price rise through the worst period of cinema for no reason.
But the fact that salaries would go up during a pandemic when
It's all
everything
gone up.
else.
Everyone's higher.
Everyone.
Every single person is charging more than they did 2 years ago. Not 10% rise, it's 100% rise sometimes.
What is that number?
It's reached 135 crores. I'm not even getting into
Yeah.
that.
135 crores
Anu,
to one actor.
Anu, the thing
No,
is,
Nikhil, to one actor.
Yes,
one
yes.
actor. There's a lovely line this particular actor told me. 6 हीरो है, 2 जेल में, सब मेरे पास आएंगे. So over.
If you haven't checked this interview out, you should. The producers themselves have exposed Bollywood. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and today we'll be talking about the interview Film Companion did with the producers of Bollywood. It's called the Producers Adda. Now since the first time they did it 2 years back, I've been looking forward to it because such interviews gives you the industry insight which actors or directors cannot really give for the obvious reasons. They'll not get work if they say anything out loud. And also, you get to know the business side of it. That really excites me. We all know about the art, but it's fun to know the other side of the coin. And it really fascinates me. And watching this interview, makes you understand what's the problem with Bollywood, what's happening, what's going wrong. So let's break it down. There's one thing that the producer said in the previous interview also, and even in this interview, about paying the writers more. And if they have to repeat the same thing over 3 years, that means things are not getting better. Now, the first thing is the pay disparity. How the actors are being paid crores and crores of money, but the technicians, but the creative people who's making the film are paid so less comparatively.
I would rather pay top dollar and much more to members of the technical crew who really make your film special. There are editors who have saved films. I'm like, why am I paying this actor over 15 crores and I'm paying my editor 55 lakhs? It's not making any sense to me.
But the thing is also the disparity of the above the line and below the line. I find it offensive. You cannot make a good film without technicians. They are artists. They're not just technical crew.
And there are two sides to it. When an actor is demanding so much money, that means he has the power to pull the audience without people knowing the context of that film. So I think the actor deserves to charge that money because he has that brand value. But an actor who cannot does this but still asking for money just because he has so many Insta followers just baffles my mind. And that's what the producer said. Some actors, in the pandemic have increased their price 100%. And that's just ridiculous. At the time that, everyone is like, we'll take less money, we'll be cooperative. And these actors are raising their fees. Just wow. And Karan Johar said, the actor is paid 35 crores for the film and the editor is paid just 55 lakhs. Whereas even he said, at some moments the film is a crap, but the editors make it work. That's how important an editor is. And the difference is just too much. And this very much shows how Bollywood works. It's all about the brand image. It's all about the money. The content comes later. People who are making your film, the cinematographers, editors, it's okay. Anyone can do that job. We don't care. We care about who's the brand image because that's what getting them money. And that's the thing, right? Bollywood is run by businessmen, not creative people.
Everybody's claiming their film is number one on digital. There's no way
Correct,
because
correct.
the platforms don't give out data.
Correct.
So I can sit in my house and say anything, and I can put out a lovely Instagram creative and people will buy it. That charts with the stars are ready before the film only. 4, 3, 3.5 years.
And the actors who basically start in the beginning saying we don't give a shit about the reviews are asking you, "Arey, wo stars ka kitna aa gaya?" "Arey, but why you don't give?" They got the pre-creative ready.
They were even talking about the remakes, so many remakes happening. And the answer was, it is a business practice. It's a safe bet. There's nothing illegal in it, nothing unethical. They are paying the original creators for the rights and they are making it. And it has been happening for so many years. Even Hollywood does that. In the 80s, they used to rip it off, not even buying the rights. At least today, they are buying the rights for it. So as a business decision, remakes are great. It's amazing. Best deal. And as an industry, they don't even care what people think about it because they are making money out of it. And their reasoning is also, these stories are worth telling in different languages. It reaches to wider audience and all of that. But honestly, the major decision is because of the safe bet. And I've talked about these remakes in my other video also, do check it out. Unlike the other industries where it's about their pride, whatever the films they make that represents that industry, and it is run by creative people. So for them, it matters what they're making. But here, it's run by businessmen. Also, they talked about the working conditions on set, the safety protocols, no one follows it. They're just waiting for someone to die. Only after that, they'll enforce these rules. And the answer is nobody cares, They just want their films to be made quickly. They want to spend less money. And that's really sad. They also talked about the censorship. And I feel like Bollywood goes through this more than other industries. And there are multiple factors to it. Other industries are very state focused. They are making the films there for those people. That's it. That's a small group of people. And if you have the support of the government, no one can stop you. But when you're making a film for the entire country, for multiple states, with multiple different governments, with people having multiple agendas, whatever you make, someone or the other, will get offended and, put an FIR on you. And that's what Karan Johar was saying. So many FIRs they get every day just because someone got offended on this and that. And how can you really work as a creative person if the people don't let you make what you want to? No wonder we find most Bollywood films very safe and they don't really do much. They don't want to cross that line because of all of this. And I think that's why a Tamil film or a Malayalam film can take a subject and go on with it without any obstacle, because they'll have support of their people in the government. Really, man, Bollywood is not in a good state. And the change has to come from within, People from the outside cannot change it. As audience, we can definitely bring a change by putting our voice out there, by making decisions, by not supporting a film just because of a star, by rewarding good content. But the business practices, what happens inside, the safety protocols, all of it has to come from within. So guys, that's the video. Let me know if you like this. I watch a lot of interviews and I would love to break down more. Through channel membership, you can support this channel and help me continue this journey ahead. And in turn, you get various perks. To know more, click on the join button. For more information, check out the community page. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this, the thumbs up button, share this video, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Share and subscribe here. Check out the videos if you like them too. Do subscribing, and I'll see you next time.